what made me want to tell a story about menstrual health when this woman in a community who was disabled gave birth and nothing was done to her. She didn't have any means of getting pass, and her situation was really bad. I would say she was one of the most vulnerable refugee women that I've ever come across. So I thought she needed help, so I pulled resources, me and my husband, to help her because her situation was really this desperate. And we also talked to a friend who also pulled resources. We supported her. And then later, it prompted me to further find out how many other women are going, what other many women are going through.
By the time when I was in South Sudan, things were okay. But by the time I reached here, it was trouble to my life. I could use this small clothes, I cut them into pieces, and then I use them. It is very, very difficult. Sometimes it causes wounds to myself. It will be different for me to move. Things to do with the Ketanga, I left my clothes all in South Sudan. I came naked like that only with the one cloth. By the time when I was in the period, I will not go to market. I will not go to people there, staying with my friends. I will always stay at my home until those 3 days are finished. No soap, bathing will be problem. I will not bathe with the soap because there's nothing.
I came here on 18th of August 2016 concerning menstruation hygiene in South Sudan before. There it is good. I was working, I earn money, so for me I buy parts enough from the market, but reaching here when we came, it's really hard for me to control it. There is no parts. You need to sell your share, like the ratio. You take part of it, you go and sell it. And if the UN delays to bring it, you may find that it's really hard for us as women. I only pick a piece of cloth, which is just a very dirty one, and then I try to cut it and put it, and it's very hard for me to move even a long distance. So I will just stay at home the whole day because getting money here is really difficult for us as women. Getting money is, these things are there in the market, but money is a major problem for us. We get only once in the year, and which is not enough. They gave us only 3 parts, and if you calculate it every month, we have 12 months in a year, and which is not enough.
Yeah, when I was in South Sudan, I used to give my wife money every month to help her buy the necessary facilities to help her stay in the community safe without any other problem. But when we came here, things are a bit difficult, but we are trying to manage in a way that the little that we have, we sometimes sell it, like the food item, we sell part of it to help her so that she can stay safe in the community. Sometimes during dry season, because the grass is mature, the wife has to go cut grass and sell for those who need to touch their roofs, and then that little money again she is able to buy some sanitary pads, and sometimes also the other solution is she could get some piece of clothes and then wash them clean, and then she can use during menstrual period like that.
Water, we are facing it from the borehole, and those who are facing from the tap, they are also facing problems. Sometimes there is no water. They come to the borehole, and there are many people. You may find you will go early in the morning, you will stay for some 2 hours, you will get water, or 3 hours like that. For me, I receive only 2 jerrycans, which are not enough.
I can go some other time from some other streams, like the one which is near. If I reach it there, those ones not help me. I will go and get some water from these streams which are nearby us, and then I can try to wash my clothes. This is the water where the borehole is not there, and the water is not there. The tap we are using it for washing clothes and bathing.
I think in regards to the administration, it is better for them to provide for us the knowledge of making the parts. Secondly, let them provide for us also some soaps, buckets, because if you're using the pieces of clothes, it needs a soap to be washed, and then you dry it, and if there is no soap, it is really difficult for you to use them. And some kittenges or some clothes, where if you're moving outside, you tie it, because at the moment you sit for 2 to 3 minutes, it will appear outside, so that it will not make us to be safe.
One really good thing that best thing that they should have done is educate the women on proper menstrual management. I think they already have solutions, because like the fact that you don't have a pad and you cannot just move around bleeding and trying to improvise something to help yourself is already good enough, but the good is not good enough. So why don't like these development partners come and educate these women on improving proper health? Like if you're using a piece of cloth, how clean should the cloth be? What type of cloth should it be? How should you clean it? Many women don't know. As long as they've padded themselves like they won't go around bleeding anyhowly, that's enough for some women. But that good is not good enough, much as they find a solution to cope up with the situation. When we look at public places, I'll give you an example of a hospital. Many people gather at the hospital, and most people who visit hospitals often are women and children. Now, if a woman was in an emergency situation in a hospital place and maybe there's no a washroom, then the woman will be embarrassed in the community. So there are critical public places where emphasis should also be put to focus on helping women along their area of menstrual hygiene.
I'm a student and I'm a refugee. I don't work, and by the time I'll be in school, I just experienced that my menstruation came like that, and I don't have any other material to use. So that one, it will affect me from going to school. So it makes me not to feel comfortable. I lose hope in some of the activities that I want to do. By using of that rag, you find that you will not stay comfortable, and you find that you'll be panicking because you'll be seated and you thought that maybe, okay, like if you're in front of a student, you find that still blood is coming out, and by using that, you find that still blood injures some parts of your private part, so it cannot be all that fine with me actually. In my school here, we don't have any other bedroom or any other materials to support us. We are just in our own. You find that it is very hard actually, because if it comes like that, the user thing, you just march and you come home and you stay for more than 3 days to 4 days. That's when you go back to school.
Of course, these challenges are there. Let me first talk about especially dating the girls themselves. You find out that there are some few organizations that go there to help the girls, but they go irregularly. They don't go regularly. And when they bring some few materials, you find out that during that period, the girls can be able to be helped. But when those materials are over, of course, we'll have this is a continuous thing, and you find out that some of the girls
who are within that period where these materials will not be there, they face a lot of problems by dirtying their clothes. So it becomes very difficult in the school to help these girls. Also don't have this, for instance, where they can go and change these changing rooms. They are not there. Even if the girl may have the pad where she can get it from home, provided by the parents, but where to change, it becomes very hard for the girl.
As me, Flora Joseph, I'm a student. I would like to tell the whole world that you support me because I'm a woman. If woman is not there, then the world will not be like the way we are right now. That's what I would like to tell the whole world and the whole world, and the respect should be maintained to a woman, because a woman has right to do anything that she deserved.